the heart of the mist-shrouded woods, there stood an ancient mansion known as Blackwood Manor. Its history whispered tales of tragedy and darkness that seeped into every crevice of the estate. None dared to tread near it after sundown, for within its crumbling walls dwelled the ghostly guardian, the Watchman. The locals spoke in hushed tones of a time long ago when the Watchman had been a living soul named Silas Grimes. He was the caretaker of the estate, diligently looking after the manor for generations. But as the years wore on, Silas became consumed by a sinister obsession with time. He collected countless timepieces, each one more elaborate than the last, until the mansion resembled a twisted clockwork museum. One fateful night, a devastating fire swept through the mansion. The flames devoured the aged timbers, and the inferno claimed not only the mansion but Silas himself. The villagers whispered that his soul was forever trapped within the charred remains, cursed to guard his beloved timepieces. Visitors who dared to venture close to Blackwood Manor at night reported eerie sights and sounds. The mansion's windows glowed with an otherworldly light, and the ticking of innumerable clocks echoed through the stillness. Some swore they saw a shadowy figure moving from room to room, clutching a pocket watch that emitted an ominous glow. Among the bravest souls to face the terror was a young man named Ethan. Curiosity mingled with foolishness drove him to challenge the legends. Armed with nothing but a lantern and trembling courage, he stepped foot on the overgrown path leading to the cursed manor. As Ethan neared the mansion, a bone-chilling wind rustled through the trees, whispering warnings that went unheeded. The air grew thick with an oppressive silence, broken only by the soft creak of the mansion's timbers. The windows stared like empty eye sockets, and the moon hid behind a shroud of clouds, casting the scene in an unsettling darkness. With every step, Ethan's heart pounded in his chest. His lantern flickered, casting dancing shadows on the walls. He pushed open the creaking front door, revealing a dilapidated interior frozen in time. Cobwebs adorned the corners, and the air hung heavy with the scent of decay. Ethan's lantern illuminated the grand foyer, revealing a grandiose staircase leading to the upper floors. The ticking of countless clocks resonated from all directions, forming an eerie symphony that seemed to mock the passage of time. Against his better judgment, Ethan ascended the staircase. Each step echoed in the silence, and the portraits lining the walls appeared to follow his every move with hollow gazes. The upper corridor was dimly lit, revealing several doors leading to forgotten rooms. As he wandered, he heard whispers that seemed to emanate from the very walls themselves. His lantern sputtered, casting long shadows that danced like specters on the decaying wallpaper. The air grew colder, and a voice whispered, "Time is eternal." Ethan's breath hitched as he turned toward the voice. There, in the dim light, he saw the figure of a man, his form translucent and ethereal. The Watchman stood before him, clutching a pocket watch that emitted a ghastly glow. "Who are you?" Ethan managed to choke out, his voice trembling. The Watchman's eyes glowed with an unnatural light as he whispered, "I am the guardian of time, forever bound to this place." Ethan's heart raced as the truth sank in. He had come face to face with the tormented soul of Silas Grimes, the Watchman condemned to wander these halls for all eternity. "You should not have come here," the Watchman intoned, his voice a mournful lament. Time is my domain, and those who trespass are trapped in its embrace. With that, the watchman raised his pocket watch, and a deafening chorus of clockwork ticking filled the air. Ethan's vision blurred, his thoughts unraveling like the gears of a broken timepiece. When morning light broke through the mansion's windows, all that remained of Ethan was his lantern, flickering weakly in the stillness. The village folk spoke of how the watchman had claimed another victim, a hapless soul who dared to challenge the curse. And so, Blackwood Manor stood as a stark reminder that some horrors were not meant to be uncovered, and that the guardian of time would forever haunt those who sought to disturb its eternal vigil.